Money in the Bank. Money in the Bank. What do I have to say about this show? There's a lot to digest. There was a lot of, I could say, more bad than I could say good. Does this even come close to what we saw in the greatness or damn near perfection of NXT TakeOver Chicago 2 last night? Nope. Doesn't even come close in comparison. And yes, there are a couple of good things, but I counted more bad than I counted good from this show, okay? Listen, this was a very long show, over 4.5 hours, if you want to count the pre-show too. Did I see the pre-show match? A little of it, yeah. Bludgeon Brothers won. I didn't really care, so we'll move on from that. But when you look at the crowd from the night before of how energetic and happy and in batshit insane crazy they were for NXT TakeOver Chicago, I wish I would have been there myself, because it would have been way better than going to this show tonight for Money in the Bank. Did I see a couple good things? Yes, I did. But there were also a lot of bad in this show. First off, we kicked it off with Daniel Bryan and Big Cass. Daniel Bryan over as usual. Not really surprised that he's over here. If you tried to get a CM Punk chant in, but that wasn't going to go. As for the match itself between Bryan and Cass, this was a better match than the one they did at Backlash. I will say that there. You heard a lot of Cass hold chants and you can't wrestle the Cass. Because first this match was kind of getting bad at first, okay? But it did get better in time. I did kind of like how Daniel Bryan pretty much dodged the that whole torture act thing and pretty much hit him with a running knee and pretty much put him in the heel hook and made him tap out. Honestly, I thought Cass probably would have gotten the win because they probably would have continued this feud, but maybe they realized this feud has been garbage because all you've heard was I'm big, you're little from Cass. So I guess it's best for Bryan, the multi gamer, to get the win and go over him. I didn't really think Cass was going to win, really, from a logical standpoint. Yeah, they want to continue this, but the smart decision is just, yeah, they killed Cass here, so I don't know what's next for this guy, but this whole feud was garbage. The first match was really bad. Bryan beat him, and then he kicked the shit out of him on SmackDown. So what made me believe that Cass was really going to beat Daniel Bryan in to begin with for this match? Like I said, it was a better match, but at least they're moving Bryan on to somewhere else because this, like I said, the feud was garbage, but this was at least better, a better match than what we saw last time at Backlash. And I'm glad this feud is hopefully over after this. Kevin Owens, they did a thing with the New Day at the back over pancakes and trying to team against Braun Strowman again. It says, I don't like your cereal. I'm glad IHOP was changed to IHOP with burgers. I hate pancakes. I hate Chicago. It was pretty funny to see. Well, this is the next bad match where nobody I don't think really cared for. I'm surprised even Chicago was even too hard on this match and didn't chant it out of the building. I expected to see a lot of Punk chants and hijacking here. This was short, yes, but the fact that Bobby Lashley did a vertical suplex, he did the same move 3 times and still won with a vertical suplex. And they actually warmed up the Lashley a little to the end and chanted one more time, but that was only from a few people. And then you heard Lashley's sisters and the Olay chant. Listen, I hope this feud is over too, please. This feud has died 1,000 deaths. This match, this is a match you would have saw on Monday Night Raw. Why did this match even need to be on pay-per-view, okay? This was a waste of time. I didn't care. I don't think anybody cared. The fact that Lashley did the vertical suplex like 3 times and still won with it was just freaking ridiculous. And like I said, I hope they move. Hell, give Bobby Lashley back his spear, okay? Listen, he got booed out the building coming out in the beginning. At least they warmed up to him in the end. But this feud is garbage. Hopefully these two go on to something better. Hopefully we don't see any more of this. I'm surprised there was even a Lashley sisters chant out there. But let's just move on and give Bobby Lashley back his spear as a finisher. Okay, like, please, can we do that? Because that is just, it's just very, very bad. Okay, it just really was bad, and it should have been on Monday Night Raw. But hopefully this is the end of this, because honestly, I'd rather see Bobby Lashley back in Impact, because at least he was a dominant force over there and a great world champion at the time, and a great heel too. But we'll see what happens. Elias came out as he sang his song and pretty much said he called us all scumbags, Chicago, and the fans chanted, we are scumbags and we deserve it. And says, you know what, I'm not going to do a song tonight. This isn't worth it. But Seth Rollins going against Elias. Seth Rollins actually wearing his classic, the first time he turned heel, his 2015 gear. which was really cool to see. I will admit that. So it was actually nice to see 2015 classic heel Seth Rollins gear back in the ring. But this match was enjoyable. I will say that. A little slow at first, but when Seth was doing that burn it down and was focused on the injuries from his back and his leg, I just kind of liked it when Seth tried to do that suicide dive, but Elias caught him, and you saw a rapid fire out of Elias, just throwing him across the turnbuckle to the floor into the steel steps and hit him with an elbow drop. Looked like he would have got the win, but Seth was going to do a curb stomp or a buckle bomb, but that didn't work. And he pretty much rolled him up, and then Elias rolled him up, but Seth rolled him up again, getting the win over Elias. So this was a good match for what it was. I will admit that. This was not bad. It was enjoyable. I will give it that. I'm sure we'll probably see more with this. But then again, Seth Rollins can wrestle a broomstick, and it could just look good in any type of way of what you see from Seth Rollins. He can wrestle anything, and it'll be great. Next was the Women's Money in the Bank ladder match. Ember Moon, Charlotte, Alexa Bliss, Becky Lynch, Natalya, Naomi, Lana, Sasha Banks. This was a solid match.
I think you want me to play Sasha Banks, right?
No, Alexa, no. But sorry about that. But this was a good match. This was a solid match. I enjoyed the ladder spots. I liked Moon was going crazy out there, throwing people into the ladders and doing a somersault off the I believe it was by the timekeeper's area. Lana tried to do an X Factor.
Right?
Alexa stop, but Lana tried to do an X Factor on I think it was Bliss or something on the ladder, and people actually believed she was gonna win it. People were going with Charlotte. There was a lot of Becky chants. I think people really wanted Becky to win. Okay, there was a lot of people hoping for Becky to win this, but yeah, well, there's a couple of messed up spots. Yes, I thought Banks was probably gonna win it. I really thought Naomi was gonna win it. If you just kind of look, Naomi was just literally right at the top of the thing, and she actually held on and unhooked the case, but she never pulled it down, which was pretty strange to see. And I actually thought she was gonna win it there, and it was a stare down between both Moon and Naomi, which was pretty good. Sasha and Charlotte had a classic stare down. I will say that. Until
Sorry, your Echo Dot lost its connection.
You stay right there, but that was strange, but like I said, in regard to like I said, it was a lot of stare downs. Banks even falling off the ladder, pretty much in a double knee press. The whole double knee thing on Charlotte and Becky was. Sorry, hold on a second. Alexa, you good?
I'm great, I hope you are too.
Okay, moving on from that. I thought I lost connection, but yeah, there was a lot of stare downs from this. And then it got to the point where all the women were trying to get on the ladder several times, and they couldn't really get it going. People actually believed Lana was going to win, even doing an accolade on Alexa Bliss was pretty cool. But yes, they pretty much were there, and everybody just, like, you saw people just climbing, knocking each other out several times. It's like they either tried to power bomb each other off the ladder. They tried to do anything to get themselves to fight. And it kind of got to the end where it was between Becky and Charlotte. Becky had exploded. And this is where people really believed Becky was going to win, okay? People really believed she was going to win. But Bliss knocked Becky off, and Bliss won Money in the Bank. Listen, I liked the match. I really did. This was a great match. I'm not really going to crap on the match at all. The thing that gets me is why in the fuck did Alexa Bliss need to win this match? Jesus Christ, you want to talk about favoritism here, okay? Listen, I don't know what they see in Alexa Bliss, and we're going to get on to that later on throughout the entire show, this whole review too. But my God, you couldn't somebody could have really been made from here. Like, my prediction was going to be Moon, okay? I was going to go with Moon, or the whole rumor Natalya was going to win, because that was the big thing people were pushing towards too. But I just, like, when I just saw Alexa Bliss win, I'm like, really? We got to go with this again? Becky would have been a great choice to win. The people were really behind Becky. So I enjoyed the match. It was a solid match, and it was great from all the women. But then again, what did Alexa Bliss really do in this match too? When you look at it, even somebody pointed out, did she really do a finisher near the end of this whole ladder match? No. And the fact that she just won is retarded. I would have gone with anyone else other than Bliss. Even in Lana too, I didn't really want her to win, but I would have been fine with anybody kind of else winning. Becky really could have got it. Moon really could have got it. Who else? Like I said, Sasha could have got it, but it's just, it's favoritism because they want to push this girl to the freaking moon, literally, for some odd reason. I just don't understand it. I really don't. Hold on. Like I said, it's just literally favoritism at this point with her, okay? Like, it really is. I don't see it, and we're going to get on to that later on, but the fact that she won Money in the Bank was just a very bad decision. It really was. This was a bad decision. I just don't know why. And that's one Raw Money in the Bank. Well, Raw wins that one for Money in the Bank. And then we get to one of my favorite parts of the show. Hijacking, okay? The hijacks between Roman Reigns and Jinder Mahal. And now my alarm went off. I'm gonna get a lot of heat for this, but like I said, between that, my favorite part of the show, the hijacking, and by God, I love this hijacking throughout this show. Okay, Roman Reigns, Jinder Mahal. What did anyone expect out of this? Okay, what did you really expect? You knew Roman was going to get booed out the building. You knew Jinder was going to get booed out the building. And let me count the chants. Listen, I didn't care about what was going on in this match, okay? I barely was paying attention to this match. I just wanted to see what the fans chanted. And I kind of looked online and even saw a list of all the chants that happened. CM Punk chant, you knew that was going to happen. Boring chant, yes. NXT chant, yes. Rusev Day, this is awful. Johnny Wrestling, asshole to probably security because they kept taking the beach ball. Let's go Cena. Cena sucks. CM Punk chants more. Delete, 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 delete. Let's go beach ball. Mexican wave, we saw that too. This match sucks. In this match, Y2J Velveteen for Velveteen Dream. Okay, this was freaking awesome. Alright, I just loved every chant of it. And you know they're gonna say something. Oh, it's just a Chicago crowd, so it's a different crowd. So we'll try to make Roman look like a face as much as possible. And the announcers desperately tried to do that and mess with those audio levels to kind of, make sure that Roman wasn't booed out of the building all the way. So that was gonna happen. But this was just fun to watch. All right, listen, I didn't give a crap what was going on in the match. The match sucked in general. Nobody cared about these two. I just wanted the chant stuff. Okay, that was just really fun to me. But as we get to more bad things throughout the show, Carmella versus Asuka. Listen, this match was forgettable. Okay, this was nothing much to look at. I'm surprised they gave Carmella that much offense. I don't think it was really much to look at it. Okay, it really wasn't. It just wasn't. Like I said, I'm surprised Carmella even did a suicide dive, but she got a lot of offense, alright? She got a lot of offense on Asuka. And I think the only thing people are really going to know, and I heard rumors about this, so, this is how it went. Carmella, not Carmella, but someone showed up in Asuka's gear, walking up, and next thing you know who it's going to be, it's James Ellsworth. Next thing you know, Asuka looks surprised for nearly like 5 minutes, for almost forever, and then Carmella hits a kick. Asuka listen, they've ruined Asuka. Okay, they are just killed. They killed Asuka. They killed her right here. As for James Ellsworth, I don't hate James Ellsworth, and maybe they brought him back anyways just because they knew Carmella couldn't do this on her own, and they needed something to have some type of change, so they brought her back. Listen, this match wasn't much. I don't hate James Ellsworth, but at the same time, it's like, really, we gotta go with this, because this was just dumb. Okay, this was really, really dumb. And Meltzer, what did he give it? Did he get it half of a star? Did he give it 5 stars, 10 stars? Didn't he give Carmella like a half star last time? So how many stars will be in this match, Meltzer? Let's see how that goes, since I keep hearing, people kept telling me about that and stuff. But I just look at this as, no one cared about this match. And like I said, you killed Asuka more. So that whole unstoppable force Asuka was, it's dead, okay? Bringing James Ellsworth back doesn't ruin it more. Dead. She's dead, okay? It really is dead. And then we finally get to a better part of the show. The last man standing match between AJ Styles and Shinsuke Nakamura. Why the WWE title's not near the main event? Well, it is near the main event. Why is it not in the main event? I'll never know, because they don't put the title at the main event half the time. But it's the championship, but this was a better match. A way better match. Probably the best one up to date, because there's been a lot of bad matches in the past, and we actually got a clear-cut winner. Was it a good last man standing match? Yes, it was. Did I like when Nakamura did the Kinshasa off all the announce tables, running on him and kind of landing on the table at the end? That was really good. AJ got up at 9. But, what else did they have? Nakamura, pretty much nut shot in AJ Styles, and he threw him into a table on the inside of the ring on the corner. AJ Styles was still able to get up after that, and Nakamura pretty much hit his knee into the turnbuckle, and he was going to do that knee thing on him and stuff, but that it pretty much hurt him, and Styles pretty much kicked Nakamura's leg several times, and Nakamura tried to get his knee, but he had a calf crusher in on him, or killer or whatever, which he tapped out, but submissions didn't count. But AJ got a chair, put the Too Sweet sign up, and started beating Nakamura's legs in it, and he almost hit him again one more time, but Nakamura hits him with a nut shot and a Kinshasa, but AJ still gets back up after that, and he got onto the table. Nakamura tried to get him again, but AJ hit a forearm off the table, and a Styles clash off the ring steps, which looked really cool. People chanted holy shit for that. Nakamura still pretty much got up and pretty much did his come on thing, but AJ kicked him in the square in the nuts, hit a forearm through the table, picked up the win. Listen, this was the best match up to date, okay? Now the question is this: where does Shinsuke Nakamura go on from here? I really don't know, to be honest, because yes, this is not like they done. Listen, the match they did at Wrestle Kingdom, in Japan, New Japan Pro Wrestling, that was the best, okay? The stuff they did in WWE, which they should have had the 5-star match or whatever star match you want to put it. They should have had a great match at WrestleMania. Okay, that's what should have happened as time got on, but the matches have gotten better. But this feud had to end and go on somewhere. This whole feud has just been off kicking each other in the nuts, and yeah, that's what it was. It was just kicking each other in the nuts several times. That's all this feud was really about. Everybody hitting each other in the balls and double count out finishes. And, just bad matches. But this was the best up to date. Hopefully these two move on from somewhere. I don't really know where Nakamura goes on from this. Did I think Nakamura was going to win the title? Maybe, but I didn't really kind of go for that. So I just kept going I think AJ's going to win. I just didn't really believe Nakamura was going to win this one. But this was still a really great match, though. This is probably one of the best matches of the show at the time. And then we moved to Nia Jax and Ronda Rousey. Listen, I'll give it right here. Listen, the entire build-up to Nia Jax and Rousey was god-awful. Okay? All of it was god-awful. But when the match came in the attack, Ronda Rousey proved herself. Okay? Ronda Rousey really proved herself tonight. She really did. And she proved herself that she could be a single star out there. And her and Jax were killing it. Nia Jax actually looking like a beast for once, killing Rousey, knocking her back and forth, smashing into the turnbuckle and hit her with the Samoan drop and everything. But Rousey pretty much even got the upper hand on her, pretty much doing a judo throw. Kind of fell out the ring at one point, but hit a judo throw and even hit a cross body. Couldn't get that, but the thing was focusing on Nia's arm, which she finally got that whole arm bar in and stuff, and even on the ropes, but that didn't work. But she kind of came back and once again, it just kept holding that, trying to hit a Uranagi, and then pretty much positioned to the armbar. Jax tried to break out of it, but it didn't work. She finally got the armbar in, but Alexa Bliss comes out and hits Rousey with the Money in the Bank briefcase several times for a DQ finish, and then hits Jax, which it looks so slow motion when she hit Jax. Like she goes real hard at it, but then it just kind of slows up and hits her slightly, and then she just hits a DDT and a Twisted Bliss and win. Listen, first, like I said before, Rousey and Nia Jax did put on a very solid, great match. I will go from there. But this whole Money in the Bank cash-in thing, yes, were the fans into it? Yes, they were. But the fact that Alexa Bliss is champion, what is this, 5-6 times now she's the champion? And didn't she just beat...
Sorry, I don't know that.
Then it's like... Nia Jax just won the title from her, okay? Literally almost a month ago, and now, at WrestleMania, and now she just kind of got it right back. And what we do, literally, are we going to see another Nia Jax versus Alexa Bliss match? I don't want to see that. I don't even want to see Ronda Rousey versus Alexa Bliss. I feel like that look twice as worse, to be honest. I don't know what they see in Alexa Bliss. I don't know why this woman is champion 5 times. I don't know what she's done in the back. I know some people say, who is she sucking off? Or what type of favoritism bullshit is this? But it's like, she gets the title, she holds it forever, and then loses it, gets it right back. It was like somebody pointed out, she had on SmackDown Link forever, lost it, went to Raw, got the title. Lost it for a quick time, got it right back for a long time. And then it was to a point where she didn't even defend it for almost a month or two. So it's just like, where are we going with this? Okay, like literally, where is this going? Why is this woman the champion again? I just don't get it. Like, how far y'all gonna push this girl to the moon? Holy shit, like, this is just bad. Like, really bad. Like, anybody, like, it's like you did this whole thing. This would have made sense if Natalya did it. That was the logical plan. This would have been the logical plan, but nope, we gotta put Alexa Bliss in for some reason. I would have been fine with some other woman doing this, but WWE tried to be unpredictable with it. But it's not unpredictable when you got Alexa Bliss doing this again. It's like Jax just beat her for the title. It's like the title revolves around Bliss for some reason. It really does. It revolves around her. I just don't know why. Okay, I just really don't know why, and it's dumb. It's really freaking dumb. So the fact that this woman is the champion again is just fucking retarded. Listen, these women's matches, listen, like I said, the Jax versus Rousey part was really good, but the fact that the SmackDown women's title match was bad, and the fact that Bliss winning this is just fucking ridiculous. Okay, it's really fucking ridiculous. So I don't know why we're still doing this. I just don't get it. It's dumb. It's just freaking dumb, okay? I just don't know where they're trying to go with this at this point. So why it's just fucking retarded. I don't get it. I really don't. I don't know what they see in her, but it's dumb. But as we move on into the main event of the Money in the Bank match itself, where can I go from this? Braun Strowman, Finn Balor, Miz, Rusev, Bobby Roode, Kevin Owens, Samoa Joe, and Kofi Kingston was going to be the guy to be for the New Day. I thought it'd be Big E, but Kofi's a high flyer, so I kind of knew why they put him in there. Finn Balor with his Spider-Man gear on, which looked really cool. Mostly jump Strowman was the thing. They jumped Strowman most of the match, buried him in ladders. Miz even tried to sneak it, but Joe came back at him. Rusev and them pretty much got in the ring after that. Owens was going to put, I thought he was going to put Finn Balor through the table, but then climb the ladder, but he didn't go for that as Kofi tried to get up to the ladder, but Miz was able to take him down as Owens kind of noticed and was going to go after that then. Pretty much Strowman actually came back after Kofi pretty much did that fall from the top rope, and then Finn did pretty much a top rope suicida and was going to pull the ladder, but Strowman came back from the dead from all the ladders and started taking everybody out then at the time. Next thing you know, they went back to jump Strowman, put him in the Coquina Clutch. Owens super kicked him. They even brought him back, all the way back to the stage. It was going to put him through a table as Owens was going to do that frog splash, but as Owens tried to get out of there, Strowman caught him, threw him off the stage and off the ladder, and knocked him into a whole bunch of tables to the ground. So that's the last time you'll see Kevin Owens for this match. He was dead. Strowman just comes back and puts Kofi through a ladder. Roode and Balor tried to run him with a ladder, but Strowman went right through it, took Miz out. Joe tried to hit him again, but Strowman pretty much, power slammed him then after that. And as they tried to keep knocking Strowman, of course, Finn was even able to hit that shotgun drop kick. Thought that could have worked and knocked him over the ring, or pretty much about the timekeeper's area. Rusev then, which was actually kind of nice, trying to hit a triple accolade on Kofi, Roode, and Miz, which almost looked cool until Joe kind of came back with the Coquina Clutch after that, but was cut off. Give me a second here. This is getting annoying, but like I said, from Rusev and Finn, which he did a coup de grace on Bobby Roode from the top ropes then after that. Not the top rope, but on the top of a ladder, and the coup de grace into the ring was pretty cool. Miz tried to get up the ladder. Strowman stopped them. Strowman pretty much started hitting power slams on everybody. Finn tried to go back up to it, and Strowman did, and Kofi jumped on top of Strowman's back. But you even got to the point, I think SmackDown was the guy was going to win this, okay? Because if one Raw person won, somebody from SmackDown. I actually was kind of hoping for Kofi Kingston to win. I really was once he hit that jump. But Strowman knocked down Balor, and he threw Kofi off, and he got the Money in the Bank briefcase. Listen, Strowman pretty much killed everybody in this whole match. I didn't really think Braun Strowman was going to win because I didn't really think he needed it. But now he's going to cash in on Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam, or whenever Brock Lesnar ever shows back up. We'll go on from there. Like I said, or unless Roman does something, or he cashes in on somebody. But I'm really surprised that 2 Raw people won this match. Some people think this is just okay. They have the mixed match challenge people win because it was Strowman and Bliss winning, but Bliss already cashed in tonight. But like I said, Strowman, I was surprised he won. I really was. They went with him because I really kind of was hoping Finn Balor was going to win. He needed to win. And then when someone from Raw went, I thought somebody from SmackDown would win. But I guess they really weren't going with that. Listen, overall, this show for Money in the Bank, I didn't hate it. I really didn't. I really didn't hate this match, but not the overall match of the show or the match, but overall this show, like I said, the Money in the Bank match was good. I didn't mind that. It was a really good match. Like I said, mostly with Strowman double, triple murder everybody, but as for this overall show, this was not really that good, okay? Listen, you want to see the real show, go watch NXT TakeOver. You want to see the better show and the fantastic show that was last night, go check out my review or just go watch the show in general. You'll enjoy it. Listen, the best things I could take out of this show was the last man standing match. The first part with the Rousey and Jax before the DQ was really good. Like I said, the Money in the Bank women's match was good, other than the decision was very bad. And the last sort of main event, it was still a good Money in the Bank match with a lot of craziness going on in there. Everything else, Carmella versus Asuka was forgettable. I don't think anyone cared unless you care about James Ellsworth being back. Roman Reigns versus Jinder, who gave a crap? The highlight of that match was the entire crowd in Chicago doing chants. That was fun. I can put the chants as a positive. Bliss winning the title, that's another negative. Seth versus Elias was good for what it was, so it was enjoyable. I did like that. Didn't care for Bobby Lashley and Sami Zayn. Was just, who cared, literally. Cass versus Bryan was good. It was a better match, but like I said, Bryan won, and we don't have to see none of this Cass thing anymore. Like I said, NXT TakeOver was the overall better show. That's the show I bet everybody wants to talk about. That's the show the crowd was more hyped up. You look at the difference between the crowds between Money in the Bank and NXT TakeOver Chicago. It's two entirely different crowds, two entirely different atmospheres. This show was very long, okay? Money in the Bank was like, what, 2.5, 3 hours with 5 matches? This was 10 matches here, folks, and only like a percentage half was good of this. A lot of this stuff we saw was very dumb still tonight. This whole over push Bliss to the moon was super dumb. I can put that there. Last Man Standing was good, but I've already went for my positives and negatives throughout the show, so I'm not gonna repeat myself on that. But you just look at what happened at like I said, you look what happened at TakeOver last night, and you look at Money in the Bank tonight. Two entirely different things, literally. Okay, two entirely different things for these shows, and it was very long too. But like I said, this was my review for tonight. Please check out my TakeOver review. Will it be live reactions for Money in the Bank? Yeah, it's going to take a long time to post them, but they will be posted for tonight. But I am going to roll out here. Comment, subscribe. You know what I am. You know what I do. You know it's me. It's me, the HOOD. You know what I do. Know what I can. Gonna make it stink. And now we're done with this review for Money in the Bank. I don't know what's going to happen on Raw tomorrow or anything like that, but like I said, it's two different shows between Money in the Bank and TakeOver Chicago. It really is, and it's just very distinct differences from there when you look at it. Okay, it just is. Like, I don't know how you can go from that, but and you know, one thing I should say also with the Rousey and Jax match. Let me say this one more thing too before I go. Why did I know Rousey's a bigger name, but the champion shouldn't be coming out first before the challenger, okay? That didn't make sense to me. The champion comes out for the challenger. I always think that's dumb, that the champion comes out before the challenger. That in the WWE title should maybe co-main event, even though it should be the main event, but it's whatever. But I am out of here. I'll see you guys later. Peace out. Comment, subscribe. Out.